Okay, now I've let it sit out here and it has ran. Now it's back to the spot. This is where it normally runs, right here. Right in between the second line and the third line. And that's good, and the way I figured that out is because you turn off the key. I think you fixed it, and then you turn the key back up with it off, and it'll tell you the real temperature. And right there is where Chevy Colorado's run. Run a little bit past halfway, but it don't never go that white line. If it ever goes that white line, flush your radiator. And start it up. It's staying right there. I'm running it up. And if you ever get the service TPM, don't worry about it. It's just tire pressure module. And if you go get your truck fixed and you cannot get the service light to go off, hit that button right there 5 times. That button, hit it 5 times. On the 5th time, hold it and reset it, and it'll go off. And if you want your check engine light to go off, it'll go off for about 6 months, because after you get 100,000 miles on them, they're going to come on. I've had mine looked at AutoZone just a second ago. They said there wasn't nothing wrong with it. But you can take the battery cable off, count to 60, and then put it back on, and boom, it'll stay off for about 6 months and pop right back on. But okay, so now I'm about to fill it back up with a regular fluid. This is part 3 of the video. Okay, it's been running for over an hour now. And right there is where it normally runs. Is that not where it... No, it's actually running a little bit lower than it normally does. Am I right, honey?
Right now, yeah.
And it's been running for how long? I rode it up down the road. How long has it been running? You let me a lighter out here?
I didn't take a lighter.
Okay, so now I have to take my Zippo, and I can show you how to do that if you'd like me to fill up a Zippo. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking, but man, I just thought it was awful crazy that they show everything on YouTube, but they do not show you how to flush out a radiator on a Chevy Colorado, but they show you everything else. Show you how to put a water pump on, alternator, and they say that you have to have mechanics do it because they got a special machine. No, that's not true. I just done it, and it's running with still water in it, and it's doing this. So now I'm getting ready to go ahead and flush it back out and put my radiator fluid in it. I ran it with the heater on. I turned the heater off. I'm gonna try the heater one more time for a minute while I'm filling up the jugs. Hey, pause. Yeah, I'll show you how to fill the jugs. I'm sure you guys know how to do that part. This is the way I'm gonna check it. I always turn it off and just turn the key up, and it'll really tell me where the temperature gauge is at. I don't know why, but it really does. So it's running great right now. Go ahead and start it up. I'm going to go ahead and switch radiator fluid. This is, now on the radiator fluid, I got all radiator fluid. That's the old radiator fluid. Now, you do not want to dump that radiator fluid. You want to spray it carport when you get done, because if the dog licks that, any animal gets hold of that, it's going to kill it. So, I'm going to mix this half and half. This is kind of coolant. You want to get the coolant fluid that goes with your vehicle. This is what goes with my Colorado. This is the one that goes with mine. The Dex Cool, and this is, I gotta mix it with a half a jug of water and dump it in my truck, but I've got to flush it out first. But I'm gonna mix it with a half a jug, and that's distilled water. That's how you do it, over and over. This is video 3. This is the 3rd video on the 2008 Colorado. Okay, now you want to make sure you get the right antifreeze for your truck. Mine takes the Dex Cool. Okay, this is straight antifreeze. You want to mix it with a half a gallon of water. That's what I'm going to do. A little bit over a gallon came out when I flushed it. I'll pour a little bit more. Now I went and got 6 jugs because I thought I was going to have to flush out the radiator 3 or 4 times, because they say flush it out until it's completely clear. But my truck's not running hot anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the antifreeze back in it because I fixed it. But whatever you do not put tap water in your radiator. Now, on these Chevy Colorados, the only reason I'm making this video is because it's a GMC and a Chevy. I know a lot of people ain't heard of that. Everybody's telling me it's a 4-cylinder. Okay, a lot of mechanics will tell you that your Chevy Colorado is a 4-cylinder. And if you got that fifth spark plug, it's not. It's a 5-cylinder. I've had many people tell me it's a 5-cylinder. I've Googled it. It is a 5-cylinder. I know the mechanics will make me think you're fucking freaking retarded. I'm sorry, freaking retarded. But I thought I was stupid there for a minute when I took my manifold off and I looked and I'm changing the spark plug. They put that one spark plug in the back where you have to take the motor mounts out and lift it up to get to that fifth spark plug, so you have to pay extra money to get your spark plug changed. So it cost me $1,200 phone to get them changed by a mechanic. But I do it myself. I take a jack, I put it behind the motor and I jack it up, but I'll show you that later. But as you can see, I went and got distilled water that keeps your radiator. See, I just ran it forever. That keeps it from getting rusted. And now I'm getting ready to drain all that out, and I'm getting ready to put the good antifreeze back in it. It's running good. And I didn't need the water pump. I didn't need the thermostat. I don't think. I think all I had was air in there and bad antifreeze. So guys, we're getting ready to do it. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, they're good.